Good morning, YouTube family and friends. The last time I went live, I said I said the next time I do a live or a recording, it will be on T.I. and Tiny's trial. T.I. and Tiny is now in trial, and I have been following Nick at Night to get updates on this trial. Trial started last week, and if I'm not mistaken, they've been in court 2 days, which is last Thursday and Friday. Okay, so T.I. and Tiny and Zonique are being sued by the M.G.A doll company, who produced the Bratz dolls, the LOL Surprise dolls, and now the OMG doll. T.I. and Tiny sent a demand letter to M.G.A dolls because they became aware that some of the looks and the clothing were very similar to the OMG girls, which is the group that Tiny, it belongs to Tiny's group under her Pretty Hustle label. Okay, once M.G.A received the demand letter from T.I. and Tiny, they flipped it on them by saying, they actually called T.I. and Tiny out, and that caused the T.I. and Tiny to countersue. No, it caused them to countersue. T.I. and Tiny sent out a demand letter to them. So basically, what I believe, don't quote me on this, allegedly, I think a demand letter is when they saying, hey, look, we know those dolls were mocked off our group. We know you made profit off of it. Do you want to come to some type of agreement? Because you basically owe us some money. And then the M.G.A doll company basically just sent them a letter and say, hey, appear in court. We're going to go on and get this ball rolling. That's the way it seems to me. So now they started with the jury selection, and they had some strange questions. Some of the questions that were asked were, do you all have any affiliation with accounting? Who all lives in your home? Do you have kids? Are your kids girl or boy? How do you feel about celebrities, social media, and reality TV? Things of that nature. Strange, but those are the type of questions that were asked. And they end up choosing 4 women and 4 men, and they all appear to be like in their 50s in the older group. Okay. Also on day 1, it was opening statements. And in day 1, they played snippets of T.I.'s disposition and of the owner of the doll's disposition. T.I. was very short and dry and had the I don't care attitude in the snippet that they showed of him. And the lady that owned the dolls and her disposition, she was more on the aggressive side, more on the why would I want to copy off of them? They ain't nothing, blah, 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 on that type of level. The M.G.A doll company hired big time lawyers, and according to Ms. Nick at Night, their comeback was raw. They basically said the group ain't shit. They pointed out that the group have no awards, no accomplishments, nothing original about them, did not do anything or go anywhere. All they did was copy off of Katy Perry and Alvar Lauren. They basically said they copied off other known celebrities with color hair and things of that liking. The white outfit they was trying to say is a copy of OMG Girls. They say, that was more of a copy of TLC. And that came from, we copied that from our first line of dolls, the Bratz, with the rock star look and things of that nature. So then the attorneys went, I'm sorry, y'all, allergies bother me. So then the attorneys even went further on to say, they did a tour with mindless behavior and others. It was like a big, more like a scream tour, back to school tour. And the lawyers pretty much made a mockery out of the OMG girls by stating that on the promo, the pluggers or invitations or whatever you call it of that nature, um, the OMG on the promo, the OMG girls were in on the bottom corner in small writing. OMG girls, like they was not even really promoting them, and they say all they made was $30,000. They pulled their tax um, records and showed that they only made $30,000 off the tour. Excuse me, I'm gonna pause it. Sorry, I ain't want to be blowing my nose and stuff, but I did. I'm sorry. So anyway, the owner of the dolls, like I say, her name is Lauren Steffens, and in her disposition, you know, they asked her questions like what inspired her to make these dolls, and like I said, she was highly offensive. Like definitely wasn't them. You know, they're nothing. This, that, and the other. And like I say, T.I. just was nonchalant, act like a drunk uncle or somebody. All of his answers was, I don't know. So Zonique was on the stand for 2 days so far. Being cross-examined, or I don't even want to say if she was being crossed. I just think she was being interrogated by their attorney, Ms. Jennifer Keller, their trial attorney. And she pretty much, Zonique was on the stand, being relatable, sweet, nice, didn't show no type of attitude. And this attorney basically was dragging her all up and down and under the block. Like it was unnecessary. I guess that's her method of getting her point across. But she pretty much, Zonique was saying that she, in her opinion, one of the dolls was marked off of her and her boyfriend. They were sold together in a package together. The male doll had the long hair like her ex-boyfriend, and the way they had the doll dressed, it just put you in the mind of her and her boyfriend. So Jennifer Keller, the trial attorney, her, you know, she basically was like, the Harris family is not kid friendly. They're not a family that M.G.A. would want to imitate. Like, not at all. She was like, the male doll, the male doll with the long hair was not at all a replica of her boyfriend in any type of way. If they were mocked by anyone, it would have been rock stars like Stephen Tyler and John Bon Jovi. M.G.A. Doll Company says the dolls were not packaged and sold together, but in fact they were. That was not true. They went on to questioning her about her music. Zonique, I'm talking about, questioning Zonique about her music. Why did she use the language that she used in her music, such as the B word, the N word? The attorney was very, very aggressive. She pointed out Zonique's TikTok video, pointed out how negative Zonique's music was. And Zonique pretty much stated that she wanted to separate herself from being the daughter of T.I. and Tiny and just do her own thing. I'm sorry, I had to pause for me. I am at work. Um, I think I left off at Zonique was, her goal in her music was to separate herself from being the daughter of T.I. and Tiny and OMG Girl. I guess Zonique just want to go all the way on her own. So T.I. and Tiny's lawyer made it clear that they're seeking punitive damage because they want to be compensated for the profit that's been made off the dolls, and they want them to be punished for denying the fact that they copied the OMG girls when they made these dolls. So that's about. They say the original name, the original doll name was Bad Girl, but I don't know what made M.G.A change the name from Bad Girl to OMG Girl. Maybe they should have left it at Bad Girl. But you name your doll OMG Girl, and then there was a group named OMG. I mean, you name your doll OMG Doll, and there was in fact a group named the OMG Girls. You know, so I mean, come on now. T.I. and Tiny and Zonique do have in my opinion, they have a legitimate lawsuit. I don't know if they're going to win because this company has strong attorneys, and I mean, some of the things are true. Like they didn't get any awards. Or did they even get any? What do they call it? What is that? I can't even call the name of it. I remember Nipsey Hussle got one. When you even in the category you're getting one. Nominated. Were they even nominated for any awards? I don't know. I don't know. So we just have to stand by and see what happens. So I'll be following Nick at night. I guess she'll be back in court today. And I'll bring back my notes to you all, because all I do is listen to her and write notes and then just make it commentary for me. So there you guys go. Please like if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys later. Peace and happiness, love.